Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. Today, we retake our homeland. I've been playing StarCraft. I'm sure I told you about that. But anyway, today we're gonna win. I've decided today I'm going to win. I'm not gonna lose today. I think today I'm just going to decide to win. Pretty straightforward, right? Pretty easy. Instead of losing, my plan is to win the run. Kill the final boss instead of die. We're gonna play on the desert again, by the way. I want to try and get a win on every map and then just move on, but that may not be what ends up happening. Anyway, I hope you're doing well today. It is Tuesday, which means it's probably Wednesday for yourself. Today was the day. I said I knew it was gonna happen eventually, and today was the day. I slept till 3 p.m. What can I do? Extending the stream time by another hour has definitely set me on a path of bad sleeps. I mean, not bad, just like random going to bed late because I'm up till like 5 a.m. It wouldn't be so bad if I could remember to set my YouTube videos to upload before my stream. Like, it seems like it should be so easy, right? I should just finish the recordings, set them to upload, make the thumbnail, and then I can title them right before I go to bed. But I put it off, and I'm lazy. I don't know why either, because it takes like 5 minutes total, and yet for some reason I just don't want to do it. Outer keg is kind of bad here, I think. Farm is pretty good here. I don't really know why I'm like this, but what can I do? The answer is nothing. I can do nothing. The answer is I can probably do something. Like, just sleep better. It's pretty easy. Like, just wake up. How hard is that? Am I right? I'm right. You wanna try taking Pike Rat again? It's pretty early in the run. Let's give him a shot. I think I've been overbuying from these first shops and then crippling myself as well. I think this is another problem that I'm facing. I'm buying too much from the shops, and then when I play it all, I run out of money. So let's try taking it a little slower here. We're gonna go houses here. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. Pike Rat. We'll see how he does. He's anchored, which, you know, we've seen the problem with anchored units in the past. Got for me a watchtower. Oh yeah. Nice, nice. Okay, it's a little later than I normally be recording these. I woke up and then I just went to eat. Usually I don't eat because I do intermittent fasting. So when I'm waking up at 1, I can't eat for the first like hour and a half in my day. Which is no big deal because I just spend that time recording instead. And that's not that hard to overcome the desire to eat. I don't need to eat either. I'm not a big eater. I don't really care that much about if I eat at a certain time or not. Like, I don't have to keep an eating schedule, personally. You guys big eaters? I think like some people, you're either someone who loves to eat and you're like a big foodie, or you just don't care. Which one am I? I think I'm more, I mean, I've talked about it a lot, right? I hate eating, but I also talk about food a lot because it's a great unifier. Anyone can eat, and most people have probably eaten before in their lives, and so you have to have a food opinion. Having extension over the house there is interesting, but I think extending the farm is a good idea. Because I'm looking at the numbers that the farm puts out, right? It's every 120 seconds plus 150 gold. In the early game, it's probably better to rent that, just because I can just every 30 seconds get 60 gold from it instead, which is a better rate. However, with the upgrade, it's maybe a little more doable. Our start doesn't feel too bad here. I feel like my problem is that I just end up super lopsided with my defense and then we fall apart. Maybe I don't want to remove green here. Interesting. Maybe I don't want to remove anything here. I'm gonna remove cheese. It's weird because it hurts the economy, but the economy is like fine right now, I would say. I'm gonna double remove all cheeses. No cheese market early. I'm not gonna try to commit to cheese or anything like that. We are against big boys, which means that we are... If I can build up that critical mass of Pike Rats, then they won't be able to do anything. But building up to a critical mass is very difficult when you're only gaining... there he is. when you're not able to spam your redraws anyway. Vine Watcher feels underwhelming. Like, these buildings just don't feel that good to me. I think I'm gonna grab Wall and Ambush. Demolish, you know, it's fine, right? But I think that Demolish is bad on this map because it stops killing enemies pretty quickly. I think that we're... this is the path you want to go on here. Hope that our Pike Rats can survive. You can see we're losing roughly 3 units per wave, and we're only able to play out about 1. So we're on a negative spiral downwards at this point. Woods seems really good. But Reinforce also is just a game-winning card. And so is Attack. All 3 of these seem really good. I'm gonna grab Reinforce. Feels like it's the way to go here. And we can start ambushing the boss. Putting this wall down like this gives me more time. The problem is this is how you get waves stacked up on you, right here. Also, I can't really reinforce because I have to play all my cards, but still. We can get like 1 or 2 more defensive buildings, I'll feel pretty good about this. I liked the last run where we expanded super far. I think that was in the last run, but it didn't end up panning out. This is the downside of, I mean, this would have been a great demolish, right? I would have wiped the entire wave right there. So, I guess I should have picked it. But I think that the delay was long enough that we're okay. Ooh, a catapult. I'm gonna actually put this over here, I think. Kinda awkward. But I can't, I guess I can try to hold out to put it on the right side. Let's see. If they kill these guys fast enough for me to put this on the right side. They do, look at this. Try and keep our buildings a little more spread. I feel like we have to expand further. I can't just set my defensive buildings and then call it a day. We have to keep going, but it feels bad. Oh, this guy was 8% slow. Mason's cool, but I wish he would work like out on walls that I place later as well. I think I'll just take Trebuchet. I think Trebuchet is really good. This catapult should do tons of damage here, right? Oh wait, maybe it's gonna be a little slow. The arc ended up hitting the guy as he jumped. That was pretty cool. Died from jumping. We get the Trebuchet down. Trebuchet's a really good building, I think. And it kills the backliners for me. Alright. Decent. Income, of course, is screeching to a halt. No surprise there, I'm sure. Repair Rat, maybe. I feel like it's hard to build up to that critical Repair Rat mass right now, though, so he's not that good. I think we're gonna grab Housing. 2-5, what we got over here? We need more on the right side. Or we need more units on both sides, but, you know, we've got 14 population of units down. Hopefully it's strong enough. With the help of defensive buildings, I think it should be. Plus an ambush to keep us along as well. In the farm. Got the Trebuchet as well. I've been playing a lot of StarCraft. I'm feeling like I want to hotkey buildings. I want to hotkey this Trebuchet. That thing should be on 3 right now. Arc is cool. It makes it so I never have to pick Housing again, right? Kind of nice. Can always take something else, and even if I'm just taking like money, this is still fine. And I get a wall. Oh, maybe I get a wall. I should get a wall, I guess I'll say. Yeah, I get a wall. Oh man, dude's just living in a rock. What have you been living under a rock? Yes, that's where I rent. And that's the actual lifestyle here. The what have you been living under a rock is actually yes. I can't afford the Repair Rat. I still don't think I can. Could go for the Scorpion Factory, but I don't think I'll have the money for it. We have the Trebuchet now, which is nice because it basically just cancels one wave. You just stack a wave up at a wall and then Trebuchet the wall and it just dies, like it's just over. The wave is done. Turn this house off. Alright. I like the catapult a lot now as well. Like, these defensive buildings are really strong post-changes, I think. Yeah, let's just clear this wave out right now. Oh wow. I didn't even need to, right? Like, it died. I didn't have to hit here. Wonder if you can do friendly fire with Trebuchet. Something I hope to not have to find out. Ooh, catapult. Look at that. Landlord. That's a good one. Landlord's really good as builder, I think, as well. I'm gonna take leader ability up, I think, here. And then see what we get. Maybe we get something game-changing. I'll play a guard, and then we'll blueprint these. Flame tower, hey! Hey! That's fine. Even though it's in an awkward position, right? We'll set up a wall out here, and then if, I'll just like, you know, I won't expand any further for a while. Like, this flame tower is really good. Really, really, really good. It's probably, I think it's one of the stronger buildings. Should move you guys up. Obviously, it's gonna fall off against bigger bosses, but, you know, making it to the bigger bosses is a struggle. So, we got some decent defenses here. Like, these defensive buildings are not bad. Maybe the just win strategy is panning out. Who knows? What do you got for me? An upgrade. You got worker for faster labors. Decent, right? We have grain. We could go into some sort of a labor plan. I'm gonna go for a territory expansion. I think we're good on population. I think we're going. I guess we'll just have the buffer wall out for now. Slum plus landlord is interesting because he just cancels out the negative tax, right? But I don't need it because we have park. And again, I don't think slum is good as builder just because there's no reason to. So the left side is super weak. Super, super weak. I still stand by putting the flame tower down when I did because it was a boss wave that threatened me pretty heavily. But, you know. I want to wait on this rental. Oh, the farm just finished up as well. Lose all my gold. You can also take the population down there. We're never playing all of this. Ammo depot. I kind of want to take a lurker and see how he does. Like, I haven't taken him in a long time. The unit seems fine, right? He's just expensive. But we can afford him. I mean, we can't afford his cost, but we can afford his population numbers. Ammo depot doesn't do much for us here. Maybe I tried taking a moat here. Maybe I just roll this. I think I'll roll it. Crossbow. Crossbow. Feeling a little desperate. I'm feeling like we're gonna want to pick a crossbow for the left side. Doesn't feel great, but nothing feels too great there. Our situation is not dire per se. I think that we want to just leave this one wall of like playtime here essentially so that I can chip away at the enemies with trebuchet. And we're gonna want to move this watchtower up if at all possible. Hopefully it's possible at some point. What are we looking at here? That's the wave. Alright. Easy first wave. Very nice. And every time they come from the right side, we're happy. Oil storage is good. Long-term plan, of course, is just going to be more flame towers, I imagine. What we're looking at right now. Blueprint can maybe give us one. Lumber mill is worthy. We play a lot of buildings. Fire station, you know, a few of these and you can maybe like beat the repair time, but we're going to need the space. Also, I didn't play a pike rat there. That's my mistake. But park is powering up our population. That's a sentence right there. Park is powering up our population. Pa-pa-pa-pa-pa. But still, it is, in fact, making us stronger. Mostly worried about our left side. Like, our right side's very fine. Only thing to even be worried about. Did you see him hit that wall and it repair? That looked kind of funny. Because Reinforce repairs it, but the animation, like, it doesn't seem like it's supposed to repair it, but it does. Okay. Earthquaker is good. I think that, despite wanting to stack everything on one side to make my nice, perfect side that never gets cracked, I need to play it on the left side. Give me a building here. Public path, hey. Now, it's kind of weak right now because we have no cloaking station. I was unable to play it, but I think we want to put Earthquaker right here. Maybe right here. Maybe I play it right up against the wall so that, because like this gives me, it's wasting one space of potential here. However, the initial stun is going to be when the first enemy walks into range. I guess we'll do it like this. Okay, then this also lets me, no, don't put the cloaking station here though. Do not cloak here. Whatever you do. I've made this mistake before. We're going to want to demolition the rocks out of this colony, or at least move them to a position that's a little more manageable. And just like kill the boss myself, basically. He doesn't even get to summon anything. Look at that. And this is doing 6 flame. Decent. Feature. Shooting range is cool. Huge construction is interesting as well, because it's actually pretty strong. Like the deck space is so my strategy is, as you may know, often just to take myself down to 5 consistent cards and use that to snowball your economy. However, in this Leader Plus, you cannot do that. Like, you can't just get a consistent 5-card deck because there's no snowballing your economy. As a result, apartment can go here? Sure. I don't think I should have played that. I don't need the population. But as a result, like, I can just add in as many cards as I want because I can never play them all anyway. I can take huge construction just because it has marginal benefits. Fire Rat looks cool, but I don't think is very good here. Guardian, similarly, I'm just gonna grab a wall. Maybe I'll take Hunt. Fishery could be fun as well. So 1 space active for if we go down an active building plan, although it's a little late to go down an active building plan, to be fair. But yeah, I think this is more how you're supposed to play out this Leader Plus, right? You're supposed to just make it work more than I want to. I'm very opposed to just make it work, but I like to do the consistency, but consistency doesn't seem to be the way to go here. More parks is fine. Population is good though. I probably don't need to do many more parks. And then this wave is softened up enough, it should die. Because it should go, crossbows take their shot. Oh no, Earthquaker does not get to take a second hit in there. Need to get cloaking of some sort, but our damage output should be fine enough anyway. Look at that, huge construction saves me 313. Well, minus the 70 something it costs to play it. Still. I feel like I want to get rid of Park. I don't know. I want to get rid of something here. But what? That's a great question. None of these feel like they should go. I guess Ambush, fine to get rid of here. And I'll take another leader ability level up. That noise. I haven't had my window open lately, so we haven't had a good, like, oh, what a wacky noise coming from my neighbors moment lately. I think everyone's more, it's like mostly the start of summer that the wacky noises happen. Everyone seems to have more or less calmed down and stopped, I don't know, whatever the hell they were doing to make all those weird noises. Chainsawing trees to christen in the new year. Or whatever the hell my neighbors do for fun these days. I think it's the sound that I'm hearing is a train. I believe I'm hearing a train right now. Blowing its whistle. If you will. Right, blueprint me some good shit. This is some good shit. This is some good shit right here. I want this to go here. I want it to go here in case I get a watchtower. I can do like ammo depot here. These are good buildings. Too bad I don't have huge construction in hand, but still. We got some good stuff here. And I can afford them all. Because my economy isn't completely in the garbage. Incredible. Holding on to grain and rent seems to be the way to go. And also, like, the farm is doing well. So do I have space for public bath? Not really, but I'll still play it. Right, it's not super strong here. I could stack it, I guess, because putting it there is worthless. I really feel like they've done it. They've made it so that it feels really bad to have to have these rocks in Leader Plus. This Leader Plus is the first time where I've ever gone, man, these rocks are really bad. Like, this is just awful. I need all the space I'm missing. With the rock. Yeah, up to 150 off the upgrade. Stacking kind of sucks, but, you know. I don't have the space because of the way that I've had to set myself up here. And I can't, like, I have the space for it, but I also don't really have the space for it, if that makes sense. Because I don't have it, I have the space, but I can't then protect it. This is what, 5 seconds? Yeah, look at that. If we cloak this Earthquaker, I think there's a very high chance that we make it long term with the stuns that we're gonna get out of it. Cloaking station or just cloak is fine. Expansion territory is interesting. I'm worried about expanding when I don't have a way to... I guess more space is fine, even if we just stay at the walls with the defensive buildings, we can still take the space. Or I can just upgrade. This is never getting upgraded. Just upgrade, like, Park is okay. Legendary card for Guardian isn't terrible. I guess territory expansion is the way to go anyway. Nothing seems that good here. I think I'm gonna start playing units on the right side. We're gonna reach a point where these buildings don't handle it anymore soon, I'm imagining. Alright. Cloak or cloaking station, please, Mr. Merchant. Masonry is really good. Yeah, masonry is really, really good. Ignite's kind of strong as well with Ballista, I think. I'll take that. Still don't respect Demolish. Maybe one day Demolish. Masonry. Tell me I have a place that's safe for it. Oh man. That's tough. Well, I guess I'll just put it here. It's not worth as much, but it's okay. Hey, wait, this card is worth more than the wall. Huh. Eventually we hope to move forward here. Anyway. I really feel like I should start with Demolition. The ability to move buildings seems really critical to this character to me. Oh wait, I'll blueprint for 3. Yeah, I'll blueprint this. Not Ignite here though. Blueprint 4. Fire Station Market Lumber Mill. I don't have space for any of these. Like, do I have a space for a lumber mill? Sure, I can play a lumber mill there. That's acceptable. Please, allow me to repair. Thank you. And I'll just use this to reinforce. I guess we're going to keep reinforcing these walls and then move forward anyway. Oh, land tax is good money as well. Catapult's also a really good pickup here, though. I can just put it next to the ballista. There's no space for ammo depot, though. I feel like ammo depot, because remember, don't forget, the enemies scale up to like 200 health or something crazy like that, right? We're going to go from everything is okay to this damage does not cut it very quickly. We need to answer our problems there. Let's take land tax. I think the answer to that problem is just have so much time by reinforcing like crazy. I think I need to really start taking the reinforcements seriously. I feel like we don't want to move forward yet though still. Like these guards, these pike rats, all this stuff we're doing right now is not going to cut it any longer pretty soon. Guess I could just leave this broken. Gives us all some time. I know I have space for a house somewhere. Random advisor sounds fun. Undertaker. It's definitely a pickup. Certainly is a unit. I'm thinking we just want to ignite the ballista and then it's going to do great work for us. Oh, also I can just trebuchet. Oh, I could ignite the trebuchet for like a shitload of damage, right? 150 damage fire? That sounds pretty good to me. I should have left that broken. Yeah, I think right now our plan is going to be to reinforce the walls in front of our main defensive position, and then if we're able to expand forward, cool, and if we're not, which it feels like we won't be able to, then what can you do? The expanding forward is going to require more buildings, of course, more defenses. Another ballista? Okay. I guess remodeling is kind of the answer, but it's 120 seconds. But it's kind of the answer to like turning your old defensive buildings into something else, right? Turning a ballista into a lumber mill sounds really bad, though. Like, how many two-space buildings are there? Oh man, I really, now that we've made it through the early game, I want to be able to remodel my colony. Right? This is where we're at. I want to be able to like move my buildings around a little bit and position everything better. That's the thing that I feel like is always missing from Leader Plus right now. I never have the way to reposition all of my stuff now that we've made it this far. Okay. So, I guess we could try remodeling. It feels bad, but I guess we could try it. I'm not going to be remodeling my defensive buildings or anything like that, but I could do things like turn the... mainly I want to see if I can turn these rocks into houses. Because that'd be kind of funny. Wow, it's really something here though. Another ballista. Alright, so I feel like I should put this down somewhere. Second farm as well. Not too important, I guess. Builders Guild also not super important. Too bad I put this park here, because I'd like to put the ballista right here, but I guess we'll put it over here. So this is 2, 1 space for an ammo depot, and then 2, right? So it's 2, 3, 4, I think right here, and then I can fit a 1 space or 2 space building next to it as well. Not gonna get this first shot off because I spent too much time trying to position it well. Can I remodel rocks? Hell yeah, I can. Alright. Just wait. Right there. Trebuchet's a pretty strong building, I would argue. Now, how many one-space buildings are there in this game? The answer is not many. It's gonna turn into, like, probably a house, but maybe, like, a fishery. I think those are basically your only choices. But still. A solid pickup. Look at our money. It's in the 4 digits, too. How about that? Can you believe it? I certainly can't. Potter land tax. I wish to repair this wall if possible so that I can ignite it. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I guess he's pretty slow. I might miss this treasure chest though. Okay, we got it all off. A second masonry is pretty sweet. Problem, again, I have nowhere to put it, but still, pretty sweet. I'll take it. That's woods. Take masonry. Woods is kind of cool as well, though. What you got for me? A moat, a wall, a slinger, an ambush. I don't think any of this is good. I don't think any of this is good either. We'll just press X. So what I wish to do here before I fire this off is I want to... I guess I'm gonna stack masonry because I have nothing... I can't really... I guess I could put it here. It's not gonna do much for us right now. It's mostly gonna be for defending the other side, but still. Ideally, we get to move up here. What do you have now? Nothing, right? Nothing. Yeah. So I'm waiting, right? I'm waiting. Oh, there's ammo depot as well. I could reform rocks into ammo depot. So I should try to do that anyway. Or I think cloaking station is 1 space as well. Remodel this bad boy. You may be like, what the hell am I doing? Why am I not firing off trebuchet? Don't worry. Stick to the plan, chums. I think I'll pay since they're closing in on me here. The walls are closing in. There it is. Observe. 75 damage fire. All will burn. Alright, so there goes like all of that, huh? Vine launcher, mangonel. I was really underwhelmed by mangonel, watermill. I don't think I want any of that. It's gonna take them a long ass time to get to us here. Remodeling rocks. That one's being remodeled. Alright. Good. I guess I can remodel this watchtower probably into a house. Weird because it's random. I have no control over what I actually get out of it. Our long term, I guess, is just a second trebuchet, huh? I'm pretty sure this is where everything just goes to shit, right? Like, now that we've survived, but now everything's gonna fall apart, I'm pretty sure. I believe this is where we just start to lose the game, right? Maybe not. Maybe I'll be surprised, but... like, I'm pretty sure the next few waves are just going to kill me. I don't feel like we're doing anything too well. Bounty here. I think I actually don't. I mean, I don't care about population. Doomsday, hard upgrade. What was remodeling upgrade to? 80 seconds is pretty sweet. What was ignite upgrade to? 2 attacks is pretty good as well. I'll try this. Yeah, and just how do we survive this, right? That's forever going to be the question. How do we survive this? What did my rocks turn into? It turned into a watchtower, look at that. That's not good. That is just worthless, I gotta say. I will remodel... I don't know. This is a better shot at it, I guess, but like, the long-term problems are still here. We win in the short term, right? We live to this point, but our long-term problems still sit here. And we still die to this wave, it looks like. Oh, cancel that. Wonder if that consumes it. Probably does, right? Right, like we can start removing all of these units. Like these units don't do anything at this point. I could put down 100 of these units and it would not matter. Keep turning these rocks into something, even though it doesn't really matter. Alright. I mean, maybe if I think that the plan is just going to be reinforced like crazy now. Like every chance I can, no matter what, just press the reinforce button. I also really need to get... This actually became an ammo depot, look at that. Too bad it's one space too far away, huh? I think cloaking station would be similar. No, cloaking station would be in range, actually. Get a little fire out of this catapult. I mean, I suppose, right? Why not? The thing is, these don't work, right? These don't save me from anything. I've got all these defensive buildings here, but what are they doing, right? And the answer is nothing. I can save myself having to repair it at least. I'll remodel this into something better. Maybe I try to remodel a catapult, but like the number of 2-space buildings I can hit that are good is just like 0. I'm gonna remodel the apartment because I don't need this, I guess. Remodeling is kind of fun. I'm having fun with it at least. Try throwing an ignite on the catapult here. Just really go for the fire plan. We're burning everything. I just need to... I need Repair Rat now. You may remember I skipped Repair Rat because I didn't think I could handle him. And I was right, I couldn't handle him. He wouldn't have been doing much for me. But now I need him. We don't have long. No. Okay. The building survived being hit with a bomb. What is it made out of? Big money? It's just like, now I need fire station, right? Because they're breaking all my shit. Need fire station, we need a cloaking station. I don't need fire station, I mean I wouldn't pick it if it was offered to me. It would be nice, but I don't have space for it. Cheese market. Take this for the upgrade at least. Mass production's cool, but we don't... I don't think we can make it work. It's probably better just to have a second ballista here, actually. Maybe I can move, like maybe I can fit an ammo depot in here, but I don't. We're not gonna see an ammo depot, so why dream of it, right? It's just there's so many buildings you end up I feel like we end up needing, and there's just like there's no chance, right? I'm not getting offered them. That's where we're falling a little short right now. So like these 2 ballistas are doing decent work. Honestly, like they're doing decent work. And these units that are dying are just buying us a little more time at least. Oh fuck, this is the boss? How did I not know this was the boss? What? Huh, right on. A rat in the box right here would actually be pretty sweet, but can I survive long enough to do that? The answer is yes, maybe? Alright, there go all those guards. Later, buds. Rat in the box right here is pretty cool. Am I not? I'm not able to repair that? Okay. Can you not repair remodeled buildings? Huh. Okay, so this ammo depot can't be repaired. That's interesting. I would go so far as to say that is strange. Oh, this became a powder keg, which is kind of nice. And the apartment became a warren. Worthless. Oh, and we got a fishery from a different one. Demolition, ooh. I can move one building, but I can't do it because they're here. We're slowly sliding out of control here, right? Like, we're losing it, clearly. I don't think there's anything I can do to save this one either. We gave it a good shot at least, but like, I can't repair this, which is so weird. I need to ignite this bad boy. And then just hit him with it, right? Wait for him to walk up. I'm willing to watch this in slow-mo. Wait for him to walk up, because it's important to time this right. Make sure I'm hitting as much as possible. There you go. Like, that's it. Ignite plus Trebuchet is the whole plan. That's all we have right now. It's just crazy how much becomes worthless at this point in the game, right? Like, so many of these cards and so many of these buildings, we pass wave 20 and they just become completely useless. Also interesting, he's actually hitting the wall now. He used to not be able to, if you remember. I'm banking my money right now, trying to hold out to utilize it a little bit later. Did they break my wall? Oh yeah. Oh, they broke this thing off. Interesting. Oh, because they're just throwing bombs over the wall, I see. I see. We're gonna throw, I mean, just continue to ignite the Trebuchet, because it's the whole game plan. I will take the can't expand anymore. Population doesn't matter. Upgrading a wall isn't bad. Like, none of this is that good, though. I have no space for a second Trebuchet. Maybe I just take Settler? I mean, none of it's good. I guess I'll just take Settler. But no, I think that we're at least doing okay, but we're like sliding off the edge here. You can see it, right? So the rat in the box to trigger. I need them to stack up before I can fire this. That's okay. Oh yeah, I'm just dead over here though. I should have fired it on this side. Oh well. I don't think it would have. I mean, I guess it would have made a minor difference, but I think they would still walk over me right now. A shame. We gave it a good shot, but this is, you know, all of the deaths that I had in the early game before this were me trying to set up so that you don't just die in the late game, right? It's one of those long-term deaths where, because you don't get that, because like dying because I set up a perfect defensive side is fine because it stops from, you know, oh, the weak side got hit and we lost. Whereas this is like, oh, I didn't get to set up perfectly because, and if you don't get to set up perfectly, you just get stepped over. Maybe I was supposed to play like Guardians. Like maybe I was supposed to pick up Guardians, right? Maybe playing like 10 Guardians was enough to make things better. I don't know. Nothing feels that good. I feel like you really just need to have the stars aligned to have a run win. Because I had the economy cards, but I just didn't have the answer to how do I beat enemies with 200 health. The answer was literally just you have to live long enough to trebuchet both sides. Because there's no way to scale your damage, right? It's just, I mean, there's ways to scale your building damage, but I run out of space because I have to play all these shitty defensive buildings and then I can't actually play everything. This game mode's fucking impossible. Like, the more that I play it, the more I'm just like, you can't win this. Like, how could you ever win this? It's insane. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.